Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your February 2018 Love and Romance reading. I want to start by saying that in honor of Valentine's Day on February 14th, I'm offering a Love and Romance reading for $14. I normally charge $25, but for Valentine's Day all through the month of February, I'm charging $14. If you're interested, simply send me an email. I've got my email address below. Send me an email and I'll forward all the information that you need to set up your reading. And that's for a discounted price of $14. So let's get started. I'm using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. I've got one of the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor over here, and I've got the Doreen Virtue's Romance cards over here. Now I'm afraid for some of you it's not looking good this month. There's deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship and walking away. So something's going on. There's some kind of secrets, and I did see a few things here that indicate there may be some hidden secrets in this relationship. So you may be walking away from this relationship with a broken heart, no less. The secret here is this Ace of Wands, and I think there may be an affair. I think somebody may have another person involved. The Ace of Wands is about a new opportunity. This card in a relationship reading, it's all about a new fling. It's a new sexual relation with someone. So if it's not you that's having the affair, it may be your significant other that's having an affair. Somebody may be having an affair here and having a relationship with somebody else. And I'll explain why. So let me get these cards up. Whenever I see the Queen of Wands in this particular deck, to me she represents an adulteress. So she would represent the person, like if you were significant other is having an affair, she's the person that would be the mistress. She could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this card here also represents Aries. The Emperor card represents an Aries. There could be an Aries involved here. The card that represents you is the Hanged Man, where you feel stuck. You kind of feel stuck in this situation. You feel like it's out of your hands, out of your control, and that there's nothing you can do about it. Now, the one message of the Hanged Man is that sometimes you need to look at your situation from a different perspective. So you may feel stuck, but there may be a way out. Maybe you want to get out and you can't for whatever reason, but there is a way out. If you want to walk away, you can. Now let's go back to this, because this is the theme for the month, the Emperor card. So if it's not an Aries, it could have to do with a father figure. This is the father archetype. So it's either like the father of your children or the father of somebody else's children. Like it's a father of some kind. It could also be a boss. If there's a secret liaison at work, if this is somebody who's an authority figure, if this is a boss at work, that would be indicated there. And then this is the conflict. So the conflict is with this woman. And she's the Queen of Wands. I see her showing up as the mistress because it's that Wands fire energy. It's that sexual passion. It's somebody to me that always pops up as a mistress. So there may be some kind of a mistress involved here. Now, the other thing I could say about this, if this is about you, if this is not about a mistress, if this is about that energy of you, of not being able to take action, because the Hanged Man is the card that represents you, where you feel stuck, that you can't do anything, that it's out of your control. And so the conflict is your inability to take action. So whatever your current situation is, maybe you're having trouble taking action and resolving that situation because it's out of your hands. So that's another meaning. That could be another interpretation. I mean, not everybody's involved in a relationship where there's a third party. So this could be, for some of you, is not being able to take action in your current situation, in your current relationship. And it may have to do with the money. This is all about financial security. This is at the foundation of the reading. You may be stuck in a relationship because of the money and the finances. There may be a lot involved in leaving. This could also be a person who's an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, it could be you. This is the financial, maybe you've worked long and hard to create this financial security and abundance and this home, to purchase your home. There's a lot of money and time invested in that. So you're not really willing to walk away from it. You don't really want to take action just yet on it because there's a lot invested into it. And this is showing up in your past. This is the card that just indicates marriage for those of you who've been married. It's really just the card that talks about the marriage in the past. If that's still your current situation and you're having difficulty wanting to walk away, here's the walk away card, walking away. And you've been having trouble walking away because of so much money invested into that marriage and everything that you lose financially by walking away. That's a great risk to take for some of you. This could also indicate somebody who's a Taurus. The Hierophant card represents a Taurus. And it could be about the marriage and about the family traditions, that those family traditions in the marriage are more important to you than giving up on it and walking away so quickly. But, here's this deception card. That's why, I keep going back to the mistress or some kind of an affair, because there's some kind of a deception involved here. And that shows up in this card. This is the present. This is also about deception. This is also about secrets, lies. Not everything is as it seems. This is that deception, the false mask. So not everything is as it seems in the relationship. And that's in the present energy. And for some of you, there could be a third person involved. If there's another woman, if your significant other is having an affair, or if you're having an affair, then that's the deception that's involved here. Now here in the future, in the near future, is you resting from that. It's you're taking a break from that. If you've been having an affair, you might find yourself, maybe you're walking away from that affair. Maybe you're walking away from that third person. But this is all about taking a break and resting from that situation, whatever that is. And it's also not taking action. So if you were, maybe you're in a marriage, maybe it's a sexless marriage, and here you are alone in your bed, and you're not doing anything about it because of the financial money that's involved in that. It's too risky financially to leave. So here you are lonely in your bed in a marriage you don't want to be in, because there's a lot at stake. Now this is the card that represents you and how you feel inside. So you feel strong, even though you may feel stuck in a situation and you may feel like something is out of your hands and out of your control. Inside you still have that inner strength. You're a Capricorn, you have that strength. And you will succeed. You will figure this out. Capricorns always figure it out because you always strive to be the best that you can be. Now, maybe you're the one who's being deceptive, because Capricorns can be manipulative to get what they want. You strive so hard to get to the top and to be the best that, you may be the one wearing the mask to get there, to do what you need to do to get there. So, that's another possibility with this deception card. It could be you. You could be the one that's being deceptive. And wanting to, this is also, in a marriage where you look good to everybody else thinks you have such a great marriage because you put on that face, that happy face, and you pretend to be the happy couple, the happy family, the happy home, the happy marriage, but when you go home, that's not what it is. That inside it's something altogether different. So that mask is, maybe what you're showing on the outside, but it's not really what's going on the inside. But regardless, either way, you have that inner strength. So you have that inner strength within you to do whatever's necessary. Now here's the Knight of Coins. This is in your environment. So this again could be an earth sign. This could be, another Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. This could be somebody in your environment. The Knights take action. And this is regarding money again. This is this financial security in your environment. So you may be involved and married to somebody or involved with somebody that there's just a lot at stake. It's too hard to walk away. So you put this mask on and pretend to be happy, but you're not. When maybe really you want to walk away. So the Knight of Coins is really, this is that energy. It's that long-term investment. You've invested so much into a relationship, financially, emotionally, spiritually, and there's a lot at stake to walk away from it. Now, in the hopes and fears as this Lovers, for some of you are single, so let me go back and retrace my steps to people that are single. you may still be involved in a relationship. You may be single, and there may be a third person involved. There's some kind of deception here, where there's some kind of secrets or some kind of third person involved. You may still be single here. You know, this just indicates you single still in the near future. But your hopes and dreams, and you may, in your environment, you may be meeting another person who's an earth sign. You know, this may be somebody coming into your life here, this Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins and the King of Coins might represent the same person. The Knight is the person that's taking action. The King is the person that just offers that financial security. So it could be the same person. And the Moon card, I don't know if I mentioned this, could also represent a Cancer or a Pisces. The Moon card represents Pisces in the tarot deck, but I always, I also include Cancer in this because the Moon is, the Moon rules Cancer. So it could be a Cancer or a Pisces for some of you that you could be involved with at present. So that's what this card could mean here for some of you. And the Lover's card is really your hopes and dreams. For those of you who are single, you're longing for a lover. Or for those of you who are married and all alone in your bed because you stick together, because you've been together a long time and there's a lot at stake, you don't want to separate. So here you are alone in your bed, married to this person, because maybe this whole concept of marriage is more important than anything else to you. And you don't want to leave because the institution of marriage is important to you, even though you're not happy. And you're alone in your bed and you're longing for this relationship with your spouse, that maybe you don't have it and you're longing for it. So the secret is this. The secret is the passion in the sexual relationship, which is this here. This is the secret. Because maybe it's non-existent and you really want that, but you're just not connecting. And look, underneath that is this Knight of Cups, is the romance. So here's the romance with the Ace of Wands. This is the physical, sexual passion that you would feel for somebody. And maybe you no longer feel that for your spouse or your significant other. So you're really longing for that. You wish you could rekindle that within your marriage or find it within somebody else. And for those of you that are single, you just wish that you could find that in somebody. Now, the Lover's card is also a Gemini. If some of you are longing for a Gemini, maybe you're hoping and dreaming maybe there's a person that's a Gemini that you want to be in a relationship with, and that's reflected there. So this is the final outcome. So through these things, this deception and the secrets, here's the broken heart. And the reason I talk about the affair is because the Three of Cups, along with the broken heart, along with this card that always indicates to me a mistress, along with this deception, and along with the secret of the Moon card, just all of these things combined indicate to me here. Let me organize myself here a little bit. So the deception, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, the broken heart, and then here's you discovering the truth. Here's you discovering the truth about the deception. The Ace of Swords is all about the truth. So you're learning the truth about this deception, and it's a broken heart for you. Now, if you're the one who's having the affair and you're deceiving your significant other, then maybe this is all about your significant other finding out about it. This is all about the truth. The truth is going to be told. The Ace of Swords is truth, and you're going to find out about it. There's a broken heart involved, and here's this three-party. Here's the three people. So it's not, this card can represent a celebration, but in this case, in combination with this broken heart, I would say no. It's more about a third person involved for some of you. And then who walks away? Do you walk away? Do they walk away? Is there deception involved? Now, another scenario is that for those of you who are dating, if you're dating somebody and then you find out that person is dating other people, he's dating other people and he's not really committed to you, or she's not committed to you. And then this is the act of walking away from that because they're not committed to you. So there you go, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Send me an email if you're interested in your own personal reading. Take care. God bless.